What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. Today I got a review for you, and it's on the X-Taste X250 Box Mod version 2. That's right. Let's take a look at it. So this was sent to me from xtaste.com. For the purpose of this review, thank you very much. It will not change my opinion of this box mod. Now, I did have the version 1. I can't find it somewhere. I was going to do a comparison on it, but it's pretty simple. I can just tell you. They came out with a version 2. I gave them some ideas, and they pretty much did mostly all of them. All right, so this is a external LiPo battery. It's a 1350 milliamp hour, 3.7 2-cell external LiPo battery. You can purchase additional batteries for this. This does a lot of TCR, nickel, titanium 1 and 2, stainless steel wattage mode, and it goes up to 250 watts, man. And you can get 30 millimeters to sit up here flush, which is very, very nice. It comes in matte black and a candy red. I'm going to be showing you both of these down low, all right? So what we're going to do in this review, guys, is we're going to dive down. I'm going to show you it, go through the menu system, give you all the specifications on this. There's a lot of specs on this box mod. This is a very, very nice box mod. This reminds me of like an SX Mini, class type of box mod. Made in Singapore, manufactured in China. Really nice device. I've had it for a while, and I thought it was time to do a review on it. So, then when I come back up, we're going to vape on it, talk on it, pros and cons, final thoughts. If a mugger stole my book bag and this was in it, would I go out and buy it? Let you know how much it is, where you can find it, and we'll wrap it up like usual, squad. All right? So I have it at 110 watts. I have the Apocalypse RDA on top. 110 watts, 3.5 volts. Or 0.116 ohm build in Canthal mode. It's a vape. Really nice device, guys. So let's just dive down and let's check out the X-Taste's X250 temperature controlled box mod. This is the package. It comes in a matte black and a cranberry red, candy red. 250 watts, 1.3 inch OLED. Designed in Singapore. Manufactured in China. You got a QR code. xtaste.com. Black and red. Okay. So let me give you some specs on it. It's 5 to 250 watts. It's got a replaceable LiPo 7.4 volt 2-cell 1350 milliamp hour battery. I do wish it was bigger. It is only a 2-cell, so I want to mention that as well. Temperature range is 212 to 601 to 316 Celsius. 45 amps is the maximum output. 0.5 to 15.5 volts. It's a lot of volts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the ohm range is 0.08 to 3 ohms. Power and temperature control. Now, on the older version, why I didn't review it, because they had an issue with that. It wouldn't fire below 3 ohms. It was 0.2 ohms. Is the highest it would fire. So supports nickel, titanium 1 and 2, stainless steel 316L, that Nichrome 60 Canthal A1. I wish that was Nichrome 80. TCR based on type of coil for precise temperature control and overheat protection. 39.5 UA standby current. Able to stand by 3.9 years for fully charged battery. Okay. Support firmware upgradable through USB port. Yep. It's a maximum 2 amp USB charging current, so this supports 2 amp, which is very nice. The X-Taste advanced software for customized operation of the device. Allow to set maximum temperature up to 662 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so it has dry coil protection. Coil overheat protection, real-time battery temperature monitoring, battery health condition checking feature, coil overcurrent, coil short open circuit protection, weak battery protection. All right, and this is the firmware software that they use. Okay, and then this is the temperature controlled accuracy scale. And yeah, all right. Nice packaging, man. This thing really reminds me of like the SX Mini class stuff. All right, so it says X-Taste, xtaste.com. It's a very nice packaging, I must say. So you're going to open it up. You're going to get a warranty card. The warranty provides repair free of charge for defective bronze 12 months from date of purchase. Very nice, man. They're really standing by their product. Okay, so I need to reiterate that, but don't tamper with it in any way. It will support the warranty. Okay, user manual, a nice booklet. I have to mention that as well. Very nice. X250. Okay, it's going to give you 18 plus. It's made out of zinc alloy. Okay, stainless steel 510 connection, nickel plated brass contact, which is nice. What else can I really give you on this? So this is a graph that I wanted to show you. The active region table, coil power in watts, and then resistance. Okay, 2 wrong configuration of coil material may cause overheat protection, temperature control not working properly. All right, and then it has some coil material table. It's 35.1 millimeters thick, so you can get 30s on here, no problem. Then it goes down to 28.1. It's 104 millimeters tall, and it's 57.7 millimeters that way. So it's a very nice size as well. You will get your X250, and you will also get a micro USB cord, which is 2 amp fast charging capable. 2.0. So here is the matte black. I mean, that is gorgeous, bro. It really is. Also, the candy red is really nice as well. Those are the 2 colors that you can get. Yeah, that's a 24 millimeter on there. I mean, you got plenty of room. Okay. Now, the version 1, the 510, it went like this and then it went up. The version 2 is 100% nice and flat. Nice and flat. You can get 30s on there, no problem. That's the Modfather RTA. Look. I mean, you still got room on all sides. I think 30s sit on here perfectly. Everything sits flush, makes a connection. No overhang whatsoever with a 30 millimeter. Just really, really nice. Look at that. I mean, that's just, in my opinion, that's a great looking setup, guys. We have the nice stainless steel 510 here. All right. It is spring loaded. It's got a nice spring loaded 510. Silver plated brass. Okay. Nice and flat. Feels very comfortable in the hand because of the ergonomical feel to it. It's round. It goes up on the bottom and the top. So it fits perfectly in the hand, dude. It really does. All right, so. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. This is a beautiful device. Fire button is right there. You got some leather here. That is real leather, 100%. It smells like leather. It's real leather. That's real leather. And then that's real leather as well. Okay? So nice 510. There's no battery ventilation on it. There was some beta testers, you know, I don't know why, but the door was fixed as well. This door is firm. This door is firm. The first version was a piece of plastic. It sucked. Version 2, okay. So I like how they switched it. You got a magnet, 2 magnets on the bottom, and then it clips into place up top. You got leather on that side. It's definitely solid. It's a solid door. All right, and then you have the battery. It's definitely, you can definitely take it out. Okay, So you can buy additional batteries. X50 7.4 volt, 1350, 9.9 watt hours, but it's a 2-cell. So I wish they made it a little bigger. But, you know, it's nice that they give you batteries. I would highly recommend, if you're interested in this, to buy an additional battery with it. Inside, it says X-Taste, input DC 5 volt, 2 amp, assembled in China, designed in Singapore. Very clean. You got a nice connection on the bottom. You have 2 magnets on the bottom, and then it clips in up top. So to put it in, you put the top first, and then you pop it in like that, okay? Put the battery door on. It goes in very nicely. There's no button rattle, battery rattle. There's no rattle on. This is a solid device, guys. It's really solid. Well, you do have to do 5 clicks. Sorry, I was used to the other thing. So, and there's your screen. So it has different memories in the middle. You have standard, soft, power. You have the mode that you're in. Okay. To go through the different menus, you hit the down button. You have 5 different ones to choose from. So you can do all your settings for one for nickel, one for titanium, one for stainless steel, one for, you know, all the stuff that you like, if you wanted to. So you hit the up, and then you can adjust. It's kind of a weird menu, but you can adjust the Fahrenheit. It stops. It doesn't round robin into Celsius. You gotta hold the down button, I'm sorry, to adjust the watts. And it does go to 250. You hold the up button, you can get into the menu system. Control, you have wattage or temp. You can choose the coil, nickel, titanium 1 or 2, nichrome 60, Canthol. I think these are ceramics. I forget what those are. I wouldn't use them anyways. 316L, and then you have TCR, and then so you can adjust your TCR to whatever you wanted, right? Hit the fire button. Hit the exit button, and now I'm into TCR. It shows your seconds, it shows your volts, it shows how many volts left are on the battery, your ohms, the mode that you're in, the memory, and then you got this over here. You hit the plus and minus together, you can measure the coil. You can go to puff info for the day, for the week, for the month. Clear it all, okay? I mean, it goes really, really in detail. I mean, look at that. Go to the month, the day. I mean, crazy. You can go to the battery. You can check 85 degrees Fahrenheit on the battery right now. It's at 91%. You hit the down button to check it. It says good. You can go into settings, screen, brightness. You can do bright, normal, dim 1, dim 2. I'm going to do normal to save battery life. Go into setting, screen on or off, stealth. If you wanted to go into stealth mode, you can enable or disable. Wake up. Using it, it'll come on a lot faster. I really like that setting that they add in there. You can get the info, the firmware, the serial number. All right, which is really nice. Reverse button. See, it's going up when I'm hitting the down. So you can reverse these buttons because that's usually wattage down and wattage up. So I'm actually going to keep it like this. See, now it feels normal to me. Do it. Unit. Celsius or Fahrenheit. You can change it in there. Okay. Exit. If you're not in the right menu system like I just showed you, if you're in TCR and you have in temperature control and you have like a nichrome build, it's going to say abnormal coil. It's not going to really fire it. All right, so I like that feature in it. Now it will, see, now it fires nicely. Goes to sleep kind of a little bit fast, but it's not a big deal. You can scroll through this one to change the soft, standard, and power. All right. So that's pretty much the menu system. Nice fire button, chromed out. Now I have noticed on this one, I've been using this for a while. This sometimes can get stuck. Not stuck to where it fires it, but it's just like if you hit it at a certain area, 3 clicks to lock it. See, if you hit it at the bottom of the button, hear the different sound? See, it can get a little sticky. It says X Taste on the bottom. It's a very nice coat of coating job. A very nice 510. This is a 24 on here, the Apocalypse. 25s will completely sit on this stainless steel 510 without seeing it. I showed you 30s on there. 30s sit beautifully, and that is the 2 colors. So this is off. See, smart, you know, it just pops on for you. When you don't physically shut it off, it will go to sleep on you. It won't shut off completely. So you definitely, if you're not using it, I definitely would recommend to shut it off. But if you're not using it and you put it aside, you don't have to turn it on, which I like. If it's sitting for a day, a couple hours, it doesn't matter. You can just hit the fire button, it will turn on like that. When the battery gets low, when you're firing it, there will be a little icon like this one's low on this one. It'll say coil open when instead of check atomizer. All right. In this one, when that's low, like that, there'll be a little exclamation point that pops up, and it'll say low up top. So that's always good to know as well. You know, that is next to the Smock HPriv Dual 18650 box mod. That is next to the Fuchai Plus 213 by Sigeli. That is next to the Wismec RX 200S Triple 18650. That is next to the Triad by Lost Vape Triple 18650 DNA 250. That is next to the iJoy RDTA Box Dual 18650. That is next to the Triad DNA 166 by Lost Vape Dual 18650 Purple Ostrich. That is next to the Dot Mod Dual 18650 box mod. That is next to the Boss 3000 by Vaporized Nomads DNA 200. And that is next to the Smock's G320 Triple 18650 box mod as well. That is the close-up of the X-Taste 250, X250 by X-Taste. All right. Let's go back up top. Let's vape on it, talk on it, pros and cons, final thoughts. If Mugga stole my book bag, would I go out and buy one, let you know how much it is, where you can find one, and give one away. All right, see you guys in a minute. I really enjoy this box mod, man. This is a phenomenal box mod. They did a phenomenal job on it, to be honest with you. The version 1 had a lot of cons. They fixed almost every con in this one, okay? So I'm going to go over some cons on it first. Con number 1 is in TCR mode for some reason, with a stainless steel UL crown coil head specifically. I know those coils damn well. It doesn't really kick out what it should be kicking out in TCR. It gets, like, I have it at 550 degrees, and it just kicks out up to like 300. I have the crown on here now, and it kicks out. In stainless steel mode, it works beautifully. But in TCR mode, I'm going to go into it right now. I have it 92. Okay. TCR mode, I'm going to reread the resistance. 0.25 on the money. 85 watts, like normal, to vape. It's not warm. If I turn this down to like 400 from 560, it does drop the temperature, but it's not kicking out 85 watts. It's not even vaping. And you know, I don't get that. Like, everything's correct. TCR mode 92.92, 85 watts. It's not kicking out the wattage that it should be. From other ones that I've used, 85 watts at 550 degrees, it should be giving me a nice vape. And this is not giving me a nice vape. I don't like it in TCR mode. But if I go over to stainless steel mode, 540 degrees in stainless steel 316L. It vapes great. What I'm trying to say is that it vapes totally different in TCR than in the other modes. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm reading the resistance. The resistance is locked. I have the right temperature, the right wattage, the right TCR coefficient rating, 0.0092, whatever the fuck it is, you know, for stainless steel 316L, and it's not kicking out. So I'm going to have to give this a con for TCR. But in the other modes, it works good, so I don't know what the hell's up with that. Nice menu system, nice screen. I can read it daytime, nighttime, it does not matter. A lot of options to this, a lot of safety features to this. This thing is all about safety features. Safety first is their motto, okay? So I definitely like that as well. Nice battery door. There's no movement. I mean, you can pull it down and take it off, you know, but there's no movement in the door. The door's solid. Real leather on the thing. I like that as well. Nice color variations that you can choose from. I like that as well. You can get 30s on here with no overhang, and everything sits flush and makes a connection. It's got a stainless steel plated brass pin. I like that for connectivity. I love the black. The black and the candy red's awesome too, but the black one's just stellar. I'm not really a temperature control type of person, so I really personally don't care if the TCR works or not, but I know a lot of you guys do, so that's why I have to mention it. But in wattage mode, this thing is true wattage, 150%. You can adjust your watts in temperature control mode. That's a pro. You can buy external LiPo batteries for it. I was going to give it a con because of the battery life, but you can buy additional LiPo batteries. They're external, so I would highly recommend to try to get, if you're interested in this and picking one up, to definitely get an additional battery for it. You will definitely need it because it's a 2-cell. It's not a 3-cell, it's a 2-cell. It goes up to like 15.5 volts. Crazy. Fires down to 0.08, up to, I think it was 3 ohms or something like that. Pro. That's a huge pro. And it does it in wattage and temperature control mode. So I have to give it a pro for that, man. Wish it had Nichrome 80. Not really that big of a deal because I like wattage mode anyways. But it has Nichrome 60. It has some other modes in there that I showed you down low that I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know what the hell those are. They could be ceramic or maybe platinum, but I'm not 100% sure. It's in there. Firmware upgradable, Pro. You can charge it, obviously charge it via micro USB. 2 amp fast charging on this. That's a pro. Feels very nice in the hand. This is one of the nicest feeling devices I've ever held in my hand. It fits perfectly. It's rounded. It's bigger up top and the bottom, but in the middle it rounds down. It feels perfect in the hand. I can't give it more of a pro for that. And the colors that they have are just beautiful. These things are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. Look at that black, man. I mean, it's just gorgeous, dude. The candy red is very gorgeous as well. I'm really liking the black, though. It hasn't done it on the black one, but on the red one, if you hit the bottom part of the fire button, sometimes it can stick. It doesn't auto fire, but it gets a little sticky. And there is no delay on firing this. Ready? Fire. It fires instantly. Soft, standard, power modes, pro. 5 different menu settings that you can choose on there very easily for 5 different atomizers that you're using on it. That's going to be a big pro as well. Shows your ohms, your volts, your second counter, your puff counter, your resistance. Pretty easy getting to the menu system. 3 clicks to lock it. This thing is awesome overall, guys. I really, really enjoy this thing. The version 2 is 100 times better than the version 1. The version 1, I could not fire it below 0.2 ohms. A lot of issues with it. I tried to upgrade it. If you do not have a PC, you're not going to be able to upgrade this. So that's going to be a con that is not firmware upgradable for Mac compatible computers. Nowadays, everybody has Macs, including me. I don't have any PCs. I don't like PCs. I'll never use PCs. I use them for work purposes only, but for my personal use, I have a Mac. So you can't upgrade it using a Mac unless you can try it through the additional software. You can run a PC on the Mac, but I tried it and I had issues upgrading the version 1. The version 2, they've changed things. I didn't need to upgrade it. Maybe they fixed that, but it was a little tricky upgrading. So I would definitely, it could work fine on the version 2, but I did have issues on the version 1. I need to mention that, okay? I tried for 2 weeks straight at work trying to upgrade it, and I could not upgrade it. So I'm going to have to give it a con for that. If a mugger stole my book bag and I was on a train and this was in it, I would buy this thing in a heartbeat. To me, this reminds me of the SX Mini box mods. It's up there. It's got a nice weight to it. There's no weight on how much it weighs. It says to be determined. I'm waiting on my scale to come in the mail to actually weigh these products for you. But right now I don't have it. So it's got weight to it though. It's definitely, it's a solid device. It's not cheaply made by any stretch of the means. I think it's up there, man. It's up in the SX Mini class type of device, hands down. Very accurate. TCR, you know, like I mentioned, I don't know. But besides that, man, it's working really good. You might enjoy it in TCR, but for me, I like hot. That's why I like wattage mode, you know? You can find it at xtaste.com. Link on screen and description. That's what's sent from that, so you can find it. Now, the price point I saw on dhgate.com, it's like $158 to $222. Somewhere in that range for DHgate. I don't know if that's like wholesale or whatnot, but I think it's in like the $150 to $220 range. Solid piece of metal, man. It really is. When it goes to sleep, you just hit the fire button for, if you've had it off for a day, doesn't matter. You hit the fire button, it wakes up immediately and you can vape. So this thing is solid, man. It's got a lot of pros to it. There's a lot of shit about this box mod, man. It's an in-depth box mod. I have to give it that. So I'm giving the red one away. To enter this giveaway, you have to be subscribed, okay? Leave a like, share the video if you like. If you want to follow me on my Facebook group, Stay Juiced Up group, you're more entitled to do so. We have about 700 people over there now. Great squad, great community. We all share thoughts, and I show products when I get them in the mail, before I review them, you know, answer questions, all that good stuff. You can also follow me on my Instagram page. I have about 11,000 followers over there. I post all my pictures up on the Instagram if you'd like to stay up to date with that as well. It's not required for this giveaway, but it's nice. What is required is be subscribed, share the video, and comment down below hashtag X250, okay? And another update on the DNA 166 Theron giveaway that I did. I kind of messed up. I chose somebody that didn't do the hashtag. So I'm redoing it. The winner of this is Antonio Villascari. I don't even know how to say his name, man. You probably know who you are. Antonio, whatever your name is, dude. You won the silver DNA 166 by Lost Vape. So if you're watching this, hopefully you are. If you're not, you're probably a giveaway hopper. But leave a comment down below, and we'll do the contact information to send you that to you. The first person is not winning it. You did not do the rules correctly, and that would be unfair to the people that did. I messed up. I made a mistake. I apologize about that. But that's why I'm correcting it. So, unfortunately, the first person that did win it, you were not winning it. Hopefully, somebody on my squad team will definitely enjoy this X250. That's what I got for you today, squad. I hope you found the video helpful or informative. If you did, you know what to do. Content daily, 1080p, 60 frames. Don't waste your bandwidth not being subscribed to the channel. Stay juiced up, guys. Have a great night. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.